In the top stories, police investigate fatal stabbing incident at Port Zante. Police constable formally charged with fraudulent conversion, and UWI honors top students and welcomes new guild executive. The details on these stories and more after the break.
All cars and trains, boats and planes are heading straight to St. Kitts from June 26th to June 28th for the 2025 St. Kitts Music Festival. Featuring Young Brother, Kester Band, Shensia, Toujours, Barrington Levy, Patrice Roberts, Spice, Romaine Bogo, Ira Star, Jennifer Hudson, and the world boss himself, Vibes Cartel, and much, much more. Get your tickets now at stkitsmusicfestival.com. The 2025 St. Kitts Music Festival, June 26th to June 28th, where music meets paradise.
It's something that you can't put into words. A buzz in the air. From the time you wake up, you're ready to go. The freedom, the fantasy, the fete. To know it is to live it and love it. You have to experience it. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Major Newscast. I am Shaira Flanders. Nationally, the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force is investigating a fatal stabbing incident that occurred at the food court in Port Zante at approximately 12:30 a.m. on Saturday, May 31st, 2025. The victim, Jason Gilbert of Middle Island, sustained serious injuries and was transported to the Joseph and France General Hospital for medical treatment. Regrettably, Gilbert succumbed to his injuries and was pronounced dead at approximately 7 a.m. A full investigation into the circumstances surrounding this incident is underway. The public is assured that every effort is being made to identify and apprehend the individual or individuals responsible. Further updates will be provided as necessary. The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force extends sincere condolences to the family and loved ones of Gilbert during this difficult time. Meanwhile, at around 2 p.m. on Thursday, 29th May 2025, Constable Austin Douglas, a serving member of the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force, was formally charged with the offense of fraudulent conversion. The charge relates to an alleged incident that occurred between 29th September and 18th October 2024. Constable Douglas appeared before the Bastille Magistrates Court, where he was granted bail in the sum of $7,500 with two sureties. The police force has emphasized its continued commitment to integrity, accountability, and the impartial enforcement of the law. Allegations of misconduct by any officer are taken seriously and are addressed with full transparency and procedural fairness. In accordance with the regulations governing police conduct, Constable Douglas has been suspended from active duty pending the outcome of the court proceedings. The Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force affirms that all members are held to the highest standards of professional behavior. As the matter is now before the court, no further comment will be provided at this time. The public is assured that the integrity of the force remains a top priority. And in other news, the University of the West Indies, or UWI Global Campus, St. Kitts and Nevis chapter honored 64 high-achieving students during its honor roll and handing over ceremony held on Saturday, 23rd May 2025. The event recognized students who earned a GPA of 3.6 or higher during semester 1 of the 2024-2025 academic year. Of the honorees, 34 were from St. Kitts and 30 from Nevis. The ceremony also featured the official transition of leadership as the outgoing guild executive handed over to the incoming 2025-2026 team, a symbolic moment marking the start of a new chapter in student governance. Kayla Farrell Mills, UWI alumna, chaired the proceedings, while Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Education, the Honorable Dr. Jeffrey Hanley, offered congratulatory remarks and presented certificates to the awardees. One of the most emotional moments came with the posthumous honoring of Shiklanka Ramsey, a student who recently passed away. Her certificate and token were received by her two daughters, mother, and fiancé, a touching tribute that moved the entire audience. The UWI Global Campus team extended congratulations to all students and expressed heartfelt thanks to the sponsors who made the event possible. And after the break, St. Kitts and Nevis Canary Islands commit to sustainable island tourism, and Akwanje Robinson issues powerful youth call to action at Global Sustainable Island Summit. Stay tuned.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends, who deserve more than one-sided connections. That's why we're redefining what real connection is by prioritizing our customers and showing our appreciation by putting our money where your loyalty is. Flow customers claim $600 in gift cards when you add internet to your postpaid plan. That's loyalty that flows both ways.
Attention, St. Kitts and Nevis. The countdown is on and time is running out. This is your final call, your last chance to save big at Hostos Automotive during our VAT Off Drive On Blount event. It's your final call, your last chance to get up to $15,000 in total savings. No down payment, free servicing for 12 months, free bill of sale, $1,000 in groceries, or 3 months of free gas, free registration, licensing, tinting, and accessories, and 4% VAT off on top of it all. Yes, you've heard right. Everything free and 4% VAT off. But listen closely. This incredible sale ends when June ends. No extensions, no do-overs. This is your final call, your last chance for the biggest auto sales saving for the year. So don't walk, run to Hostos Automotive now. Your dream car is waiting, and these deals are ready to roll. Hostos Automotive, where affordability meets the road. Terms and conditions apply.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Meet the Johnson family, living a good life. How are they able to afford all this? By switching their mortgage to National. And you too can take advantage of this great offer. Yes, National Bank's Switch Mortgage will make your dreams a reality with the lowest interest rates guaranteed. You will have more disposable income than ever before. Imagine the possibilities. National Bank Switch Mortgage makes all the difference. Come home to National Bank and get your Switch Mortgage today. Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply.
Healthwise on ZIZ TV, Mondays at 8:30 p.m. Hosted by Dr. Malik Lescott. Dr. Jolette Woodley, and Dr. Patrice Lawrence.
Thank you for staying with us. St. Kitts and Nevis and the Canary Islands are joining forces to shape the future of sustainable island tourism. The commitment came on the final day of the Global Sustainable Island Summit 2025 held at the St. Kitts Marriott Beach Resort. Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Marcia Henderson, and President of the Canary Islands, His Excellency Fernando Clavijo, delivered remarks during a high-level panel on Thursday. Minister Henderson spoke in person, while President Clavijo contributed via video message. Speaking on the theme, Sun, Sand and Sustainability, Minister Henderson said St. Kitts and Nevis is leading by example with an ambitious agenda to embed sustainability in its tourism sector. The minister also announced that St. Kitts and Nevis was selected as one of 4 pilot countries under the International Maritime Organization's CARES initiative, which supports clean energy and emission reduction in shipping. In his remarks, President Clavijo acknowledged that while the Canary Islands welcomes 18 million tourists annually, there is a growing need to balance tourism growth with environmental protection. He expressed his interest in learning from other islands and sharing best practices. The panel was moderated by Paloma Zapata, CEO of Sustainable Travel International. It featured tourism leaders and experts from across the Caribbean and beyond, including Turks and Caicos, the Caribbean Tourism Organization, and the Inter-American Development Bank. Organized by Island Innovation, the Global Sustainable Island Summit brings together island leaders to share solutions and strategies for sustainable development in the face of climate change. Meanwhile, young voices took center stage at the Global Sustainable Island Summit in St. Kitts as Akwanje Robinson, Executive Research Officer in the Ministry of Environment, delivered a rousing address on behalf of youth delegates from across the world. Speaking at the official opening ceremony on May 27th at the St. Kitts Marriott Resort, Robinson represented the outcome of the 2-day Island Youth Forum held ahead of the summit. With participants from the Caribbean, Fiji, the Maldives, and the other island territories, the forum was a platform for young leaders to shape a unified vision and push for climate action. Quote, "We gathered not merely to speak, but to be heard. We gathered to learn and we gathered for change," Robinson told the international audience. His speech struck a powerful chord, challenging tokenism and performative youth engagement. He demanded genuine inclusion of young people in decision-making, not just photo opportunities. Quote, "We are the architects of the future who deserve a seat at the table, not just when it's time to smile for the camera, but when decisions are being made," he said. "Anything less is a disservice, not just to us, but to the entire world," end quote. Robinson's remarks painted a vivid picture of the urgency felt by his generation who were born into the climate crisis and are demanding action not later, but now. He shared a personal moment from the Youth Forum, describing how delegates used silent applause to include disabled participants. It was, he said, a symbol of true inclusion, unforced, powerful, and affirming. His call to action was direct. Let spaces like these not just end at speeches. Let them feed real policy. Let them open doors to planning, to budgeting, to impact, end quote. Robinson closed with a declaration that underscored the readiness of young people across island states. The audience was left with a sobering reflection and a challenge to global leaders. Are they ready to not only hear, but act on what young people are demanding? And in other news, the Nevis Island Administration, or NIA, has marked a major milestone, celebrating 10 years of its RISE program, which continues to transform lives across the island. RISE, which stands for Restore, Inspire, Secure and Empower, began in 2014 as a pilot initiative. It has since supported 44 families and 214 individuals, focusing on 6 core pillars: identity, health, education, family, housing, and income generation. A special anniversary ceremony was held at the Malcolm Guichard Recreational Park, drawing government officials, stakeholders, and beneficiaries to reflect on the program's decade of impact. Deputy Director of Social Services Kim Singh hailed RISE as a, quote, beacon of hope, saying it empowers heads of households through education, financial literacy, and life skills training. Quote, "We've seen countless stories of resilience and triumph," Singh said, adding, "Each financial goal met, each skill learned. Every dream achieved is proof of what's possible when people are given a real chance." End of quote. Minister of Social Empowerment, Senator the Honorable Janelle Nisbet, stressed that RISE is not about handouts but building independence. She shared a powerful moment from a recent roundtable discussion where participants said they valued the educational support more than the financial assistance. Premier Mark Brantley also praised the initiative, noting that RISE equips people with the tools to succeed long-term. The event themed RISE, 10 years strong, empowering Nivision families, reshaping lives, was attended by senior government officials, education officers, counselors, and past and present program participants. As it enters its second decade, the RISE program remains focused on giving Nivisions the skills and confidence to build a better future, empowered, independent, and resilient. And coming up in regional news, U.S. High Court allows end of temporary protections for Haitian immigrants. Stay with us.
National Home Loans. Get your dream home. All could be yours. Walk through the door. Come take what you need. Get you the keys. All could be yours. What you deserve. National Home Loans. Get your dream home. Your dream home, write it, get your dream home. National Home Loans, get your dream home.
National Home Loans. Home ownership made easy. When you're with National, you're home.
Are you tired of Wi-Fi dead zones in your home? The Cable has the ultimate solution with our whole home Wi-Fi coverage. Say goodbye to frustrating signal drops and hello to seamless connectivity in every corner of your home. No more
Mom, my tablet's not working in my bedroom. My game is freezing, Daddy.
or WhatsApp calls dropping as you walk around the house. So many people struggle with dead zones and restricted Wi-Fi, and the Cable has the answer. Enjoy full blanket increased Wi-Fi coverage with installation in 48 hours or less. Whole home Wi-Fi coverage is here. Get the whole family connected today. Come in or call the Cable at 465-2588 to get your whole home Wi-Fi boost installed. The Cable, always giving you more. Terms and conditions apply.
Every dream begins with a vision, a blank piece of land, a simple sketch on paper, or a conversation around the dinner table. At Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers, we believe that every home starts with hope and ends with something real. From the first brick to the final nail, we are there. We don't just supply materials, we partner in progress, step by step, wall by wall, room by room. We help build lives, futures, and legacies. This is more than construction. It's transformation. It's elevation. It's trust. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us, because your dream deserves more than just materials. It deserves a partner that builds with heart. Horsford's Building and Nevis Centers. Dream with us, grow with us, build with us.
While others see customers as numbers, we see our customers as people, neighbors, friends. So we're putting our money where your loyalty is. Flow customers claim $600 in gift cards when you add internet to your postpaid plan today.
Thank Thank you for staying with us. On the regional scene, the United States Supreme Court on Friday paved the way for the Trump administration to strip temporary legal protections from hundreds of thousands of immigrants, including a significant number of Haitians, putting many at risk of deportation. The court lifted a lower court order that had preserved humanitarian parole protections for more than 500,000 migrants from Haiti, Cuba, Nicaragua, and Venezuela. This decision allows the administration to revoke temporary legal status from about 350,000 Venezuelan migrants as well. But the impact on Haitians is drawing particular concern from advocates. During his presidency, Donald Trump repeatedly promised to deport millions of undocumented immigrants and has actively worked to dismantle policies from the Biden administration that provided legal pathways for migrants, including Haitians, to remain in the U.S. The Haitian Bridge Alliance, or HBA, an immigrant advocacy group based in San Diego, welcomed a recent federal court ruling in Boston that ordered the Trump administration to restore processing of immigration benefits for Caribbean migrants, including Haitians, who are beneficiaries of humanitarian parole programs. Gerline Joseph, HBA's executive director, told the Caribbean Media Corporation, or CMC, that this ruling covers Haitians and others on the parole initiatives, such as CHNV Humanitarian Parole, which specifically includes Haitians, Cubans, Nicaraguans, and Venezuelans. However, Joseph has not commented on Friday's Supreme Court ruling, which reverses protections while the legal process continues. And coming up, Supreme Court allows Trump to revoke legal status for 500,000 migrants. International news is next.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you, always.
Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very end.
On the international scene, President Donald Trump's administration can temporarily revoke the legal status of over 500,000 migrants living in the U.S. The U.S. Supreme Court ruled on Friday. The ruling put on hold a previous federal judge's order stopping the administration from ending the parole immigration program established by former President Joe Biden. The program protected immigrants fleeing economic and political turmoil in their home countries. The new order puts roughly 530,000 migrants from Cuba, Haiti, Nicaragua, and Venezuela at risk of being deported. Justices Ketanji Brown Jackson and Sonia Sotomayor, two of the court's three liberal justices, dissented. The parole program allows immigrants temporary status to work and live in the U.S. for 2 years because of urgent humanitarian reasons or significant public benefit, according to the U.S. government. Coming up in sports, CWI president expresses hope for Nicholas Pooran's return to the Test cricket. Stay with us.
In the sun or in the rain, life's a journey, joy and pain. But NCI's here day and night, always here for you, making it right. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend, always here for you, right here till the very
At National
end.
Caribbean Insurance, you are covered and secure. We're your partner, your protector, your peace of mind. So for home, for health, for life, choose NCI because we're always here for you. Always.
Always here for you. With NCI, got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end. Always here for you. With NCI, you've got a friend. Always here for you. Right here till the very end.
First up in sports, President of Cricket West Indies, Dr. Kishore Shallow, has expressed a passionate hope that some of the Caribbean's brightest white ball talents, chief among them Nicholas Pooran, will soon don the maroon cap in Test cricket. In a candid interview aired on Thursday on WESN TV, Dr. Shallow reflected on the potential resurgence of the West Indies Test team, languishing at 8th in the ICC rankings, and emphasized the vital role that multi-format stars like Pooran and Shai Hope could play in reviving regional red ball fortunes. Pooran's credentials speak for themselves. The 29-year-old Trinidadian left-hander was recently crowned West End's leading T20 cricketer in the world for 2024, following a record-breaking campaign that saw him hammer 2,331 T20 runs at an average of 40, a feat no other player managed that season. Even more astonishing was his demolition of boundaries, 139 sixes, surpassing the long-standing mark of 135 set by legendary compatriot Chris Gayle in 2015. And when we come back, we'll have another look at the top stories.
Yeah, man. Another day in the books. Well, hello there. She pretty from head to toe and are you ready to go? Wait there. Whew. Can't afford to slip up. Not even in my dreams.
Recapping the top stories, police investigate fatal stabbing incident at Port Zante. Police constable formally charged with fraudulent conversion, and UWI honors top students and welcomes new guild executive. And that brings us to the end of the ZIZ Major Newscast. Thank you so much for joining us. I've been your presenter, Shaira Flanders. Have a good one.